Here's the big question.
How are agents like us,
who didn't get an opportunity to invest in a franchise early,
who are spending time and money to sell homes,
building someone else's saleable asset?
How do we grow a business but still build wealth?
Have an exit strategy,
and get a piece of the pie that's not dependent
on us working more hours and every weekend?
That is the question, and this podcast will give you the answer.
My name is Jay Kinder.
My name is Al Stasik.
And I'm Michael Reese. We are your hosts, and welcome to the One Big Fire podcast.
One Big Fire coming at you live from Arizona today with my good friend Aaron Remer and the Remer Group making his announcement today to join the party at eXpRealty. What's up, my friend?
What's going on, Jay, man? Thank you for having me on. This is super exciting.
I'm stoked, man. This has been a long time coming. We've been, how long have we known each other?
Coming.
How long have we known each other?
9 or 10, 12 years around that. I mean, I don't know. It's been a while.
Right.
Since I started your original coaching when you first got started.
Right on, man. So I'm excited about this opportunity. I know you got to go to the lake this weekekend, huh? I missed the lake this weekend. I was at the lake this
weekend with the family. Yep. That's it was exciting.
Chillaxing on the lake. Do a little surfing.
Wake surfing. Yeah, I love snowboarding, wake surfing. But I'm excited, Jay, man. This is a huge opportunity.
Yeah. So tell me, I think, there's probably a lot of people that have been watching and are like, man, what is this eXp thing all about? And amazingly, right? Like, I feel like everybody should know, but I think most people don't really know like the real opportunity that exists with eXp. But the timing is everything, right? I mean, we've been talking for quite some time, and the timing just wasn't right. You were busy closing deals, selling houses, making money. And so making that transition is not always easy. But what was your story, I guess, if you will, as far as like seeing it and making that the jump to move over to eXp?
Yeah, Jay, man, it was a long time coming because I've been in real estate. This is my 13th year. My dad was a broker, and so I started in real estate at a very young age. And it's always been the constant grind. Every year I got to repeat what I'm doing. Right. And in 2016, I built a real estate team. I started my team in 16, and 17 we ended up being top 5 team at HomeSmart. And it was with a really great brokerage. HomeSmart was 100% brokerage, and they're the largest in Arizona. So for to be able to leave 100% brokerage to come to eXp, because the opportunities are limitless for a realtor like myself and a team like myself.
Right.
The growth is limitless. But,
right.
A lot of people. It took me a long time. I mean, when it first started at about I actually Mike Hare, he actually knew Rob Flick, and he told me about it 3 or 4 years ago before it kind of exploded.
Right.
But it was too early to make that move to eXp for me. I was just starting my team at HomeSmart. So, I'm glad I didn't, because now I get to partner with you.
Right.
And I'll be basic. So timing is everything. So, after I saw you make the move about a year or 2 years ago, I really caught my attention because I've been following you for a long time.
Right.
So, and still my team was doing good, and it's hard to make a move. It really is. And so, remember, I went to eXp Con with you. I met with you and Mike and eXp Con. That was about September, October.
Yeah.
I don't remember last year.
One of those 2 months. Yep.
I came out. We met. I mean, I was on board, but still, I was planning my exit towards the end of that year, and then. I was just too busy to move, and it wasn't, the timing wasn't right. Then COVID-19 broke out. Yeah.
That slows things down a bit, and gave us an opportunity to catch back up and time it just right.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. So here's what happened, and really what opened my eyes. I mean, after running a real estate team, and Jay, you talk about this a lot. It's not sustainable, because what happens is you bring agents in, you teach them everything And I had agents come in and just start their own teams in the same brokerage, moved offices right next door, taught them everything.
Right.
I didn't get any residual for that. I went through agents after agents with turnover so high. There's no retention, and it just nobody can grow underneath the leader of the team. It's very hard.
That's it. Yeah,
so it's not sustainable.
Yep. And so hopefully everybody catches that. Like the challenge that you have as you're building a team is for your best agents is always, what's the opportunity for them? And if there's no opportunity at some point, especially if they're with you for a while, they're going to start doing the math. And I always say, it's the agents that, that have been with you, like, if they've been with you 3 years and you've given them some business, and then that business starts to send referrals and that business starts to turn over and sell again. And then they start doing that math and they start thinking, well, maybe there's, if they're ambitious, which that's the kind of agent you want, is somebody who's ambitious. You got to have a place for them to move up to within your opportunity. And that's what eXp provides. It provides a way for you to kind of graduate them up to being a full cap agent at eXp. And you get revenue share, and you're incentivized, financially, to help them continue to grow, instead of, just that consistent churn over, again, depending on how long you're doing it, that could be I don't even know how many agents I had on my team. Like, it's probably in the hundreds, you know what I'm saying, over the course of my career. I remember one time going through the grocery store, and I was like, man, I know that guy was on my team at one point. Like, I don't remember his name, but I mean, there was just so many agents over the years, that turnover rate, like you mentioned. So yeah, man, it is a great opportunity if you have a team, or if you're thinking of building a team. It's kind of a no-brainer for the purpose of that.
Yeah, that's just one of the reasons, Jay. I mean, there's so many other reasons. I mean, we can just go on and on about it. Like, I reached out to my buddy who's a luxury agent here in Scottsdale. I'm not going to mention his name because he's might be looking at this opportunity. He's a luxury brand, and he's sold 15, 20 million solo, and last year. And I called him. I said, hey, would you like to earn $16,000 a year for the rest of your career for a retirement plan? Because you'll be an icon agent. He's a luxury agent selling a lot of volume.
Right.
So that really caught his attention, because that's a huge benefit
for
most of the megas. That's why a lot of the megas are coming, because they have a very good retirement plan, retention for their team. Their team can grow. And not only that, being that we're virtual changes everything. You know how much time I get back for being virtual?
Man, it's incredibly efficient. It's funny because I don't think I really honestly don't believe most people that are watching actually really understand how much time, what you just said, how much time you get back, how efficient you become, because you don't have, there's no reason to drive into an office to get support or to get training. That doesn't make sense, right? Like, that's like going to Blockbuster to get your, DVDs instead of watching it on Netflix. Like, it doesn't make sense when you really think about it. But I don't think people, until they get in, they're like, oh, I got a broker question. Well, let me just grab my phone. Let me just tap, in the group, and, you're 3 clicks away from, asking, somebody and getting an answer to a question. It's just more efficient, right? Like, I just don't think most people really truly understand, hey, wait a minute, this is going to actually give me my time back, right?
Yeah, and they don't understand that. And the other thing is, it's like, for me, again, I was at 100% brokerage. I paid $5,000 cap. Okay, it was very inexpensive, and it's a great brokerage. HomeSmart's amazing.
Right.
But the problem is that I don't want to be, 30, 40 years in this real estate industry and with nothing to show for it at the end of it. Like a lot of agents happens.
That's exactly right.
I have a 10-year plan now, Jay, and that 10-year plan is going to be able to retire with you guys and help a lot of other agents in the meantime. And have an exit strategy. It's so important.
That's the key right there, man. You said all the right things. Like, you're going to get to help a bunch of agents along the way by us partnering together with them and helping them with their career and helping them become more successful and helping them build a passive income and then build up a stock portfolio, over time. And that's the real benefit for us. Like, we're sure we're going to be taken care of, but we're also getting to help other people. And that's really what's most fulfilling about, at the end of your career, you'll look back and it ain't going to be about how many homes you sold. It's going to be how many people's lives did you touch? How many people's lives did you change?
100%. Yeah. That's why I wanted to start a team. I wanted to teach. It was my passion to teach people, and I taught a big class, 50 people in front of a bunch of people. Nowadays we're doing Zooms, but when I was educating them about, nurturing, how to convert leads, I asked them who has a CRM, and guess how many people raised their hand? Less than half. These agents aren't equipped to actually, produce real estate at a high level, because a lot of them just can't afford to have the things we need. Like, having KV Core was a huge. I have 3 CRM systems. I don't need KV Core, but all the other agents out there, 90% of them do. And so I was like, this is a great thing for an agent to have, the technology that eXp provides, and you're pretty a lot of agents' lives.
Yeah, you're pretty techie, so a lot of people aren't, but you're definitely more on the techie side, and can help agents with that too, with like turning it on, getting lead gen going, and stuff like that. And so, I mean, it is I want to make that point because you're making a lot of really good points. Once you see that, hey man, this is better. Like, I wish I would have had KV Core whenever I could, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you couldn't afford it, back in the beginning, that's a big deal, right? To have a platform that you can actually generate your own leads from. And I tell people this all the time, like, the number one skill in real estate is sales and marketing. Like, if you can't spend money to acquire a customer in real estate, you're at risk of being irrelevant. I mean, essentially, if you can't learn how to do that, and it starts with $700 to $1,000 a month platform that you have to have to do it with, and most agents can't afford that, and that's just the reality. So they struggle. And when you see that, okay, well, this brokerage is going to offer that, even though it didn't benefit you, you saw the benefit, and that this is like, man, that's a big deal for agents, because we've all been there before, right?
Absolutely. You always said you need a predictable, repeatable system.
Yeah.
And that's what you need. It could be for sale by owners. I mean, you were teaching me before any video was out there, before all these guys' video, you were teaching the for sale by owner system.
Yeah. That was back in the day. That was like when YouTube just came out.
Yeah, I know.
Yep.
You were pumping out videos, and it was amazing because it changed my career. It really did.
Appreciate
following
that.
you guys, you and Mike, and going with the Rockstar and Rockstar coaching, Reese was amazing. Changed my career. Got me all the scripts I needed. I started just applying everything you were teaching, and it worked flawlessly. It changed my career. And then obviously when I got the CRM, that really boosted me to the next level.
Right.
When I was able to get my own CRM.
Yep. Love it. So tell me what maybe misconceptions or thoughts, like, since you're already like just getting on board and stuff, maybe what experience have you had so far? Anything that was unexpected that you've come across so far, good or bad? Man,
no, you know what? Actually, as soon as I got plugged in, I just instantly knew this was the best decision I ever made, because, obviously I can see it's a very technology company, but it's very easy. The systems they got to get you plugged in. But once you do, you have everything at your fingertips, everything. And it's just an amazing experience. Obviously, I'm so excited. I can't wait. I mean, I can't wait to get going here. It's
right.
A lot of people have heard about eXp now. Everybody knows about it, but they don't know what we're doing, Jay.
They don't know
what we're doing. They don't know what you're about here.
If you think right now you know about eXp and you're not at eXp, I promise you're missing something. So listen twice as hard. And actually, what you should do is you should reach out to Aaron and get on a phone call and learn from him specifically what we're up to. So I think you'll be pleasantly surprised that it's way bigger, way better, and way more than you probably could have ever imagined. And every person almost just about. I mean, I did talk to somebody. I talked to a lady last week that was in 2012, she was at our Exponential Growth Summit, and I kind of lost touch with her, and she kind of stopped selling a little bit, then got back into it again, and she did know the model. Like, as we continued the conversation, she was the only person I've ever been on the phone with that actually knew every piece of the model and understood it, and that says a lot. I mean, she's done a lot of homework, so kudos to her. But yeah, for the most part, get on the phone with us. We've got some pretty cool stuff we're doing, and we'd love to share it with you, how we can help you grow your business. There's no question that we can help you. So if you want to be more successful, and you're open-minded and ambitious, we'd love to talk to you.
Absolutely, Jay. And I do want to mention this, Jay, because this is old school. This is 2012.
Whoa, blast from the past. Yeah.
How to double your business in 12 months. And in this, you came out to Phoenix and you were talking about this stuff that was going on. I'm just going to read some of it. What is a disruptive innovation? It's innovation that creates a new market and value network. That's when you created Expert Advisors, National Association of Expert Advisors.
Yeah.
The problem is you were talking about how the real estate market has changed multiple times. And before, Zillow, Open Door, and OfferPad were coming in and changing us, you were saying that, the industries were getting wiped out: travel, insurance, mortgage, stockbrokers, and we needed to innovate in order to survive this. Right. And you guys were way ahead of the curve.
Right. Yeah, man. We saw. Well, I'll tell you what was different though. What I didn't see was, I thought disruption was going to come more between us and the consumer, which it has with the iBuyers and all of that. That is a major disruptor and a change in the business that affects all of us in real estate. I didn't see it coming from the brokerage side. That's what I missed. I didn't see a whole new business model because of a disruptive technology that created a whole new value network and a compensation model that, I mean, it's exactly what I was saying, but I was just looking over here instead of over there, right?
You can't predict the future.
Right. But it was, yeah, I mean, it just tells you how brilliant Glenn Sanford is. I mean, I don't think anybody saw a disruptive model coming from the brokerage standpoint. You know, it's happened before, right? Like the industry's been disrupted. Remax went 100%. That was a massive change in the industry. And then Keller Williams comes out and you know, their profit share model was revolutionary. And ironically, nobody tried to copy it for, you know, 30 plus years, which is crazy. When you see that it's successful, you think somebody would have done it sooner. But yeah, I mean, and then now we're here and we're here to stay. So I don't know if there'll be another one someday in 30 years or whatever, but I know right now we're at the top, and it's a great opportunity if you're looking.
Yeah, I'm super excited, Jay, to partner with you, Mike. I'll be Stasek. I mean, there's so much value. Hopefully, we get to go to the Bahamas and the mastermind that's coming up. I mean,
yeah,
COVID kind of threw a wrench and everything, but
we can stay COVID, 6 feet apart on an island. I'm pretty sure we can pull that off.
Yeah, COVID it was a wrench, but you know, we'll get through it, man.
Yeah, man, we will. Absolutely, we will. We always come back and come back stronger. That's the resilience of real estate agents. The good ones, anyway.
Absolutely, Jay. I mean, so I'm super excited, man. This is a great opportunity for anybody. You know, anybody out there looking in Phoenix to partner with me, reach out to me. Reach out to Jay. Definitely
reach out to Aaron or myself and let us answer your questions. Looking forward to it, man. I'm excited about the opportunity. I'll let you get settled in there, and we'll hit the ground running, and let's go sell some real estate, man.
Absolutely, Jay. I'll be out there today working. Hey, where are we going to see everybody from?
We'll either see you at the top or from the top.
That's right, Jay. Love you, brother.
Love you, man. Be good.
All right. See you soon. Bye.
Bye.